Hello and welcome back to my Aragon campaign, with of course the goal to reach 1 million income. Today is the final episode. We have just 40 years of gameplay left. What we are going to do is of course to finish the world conquest. Then I'll start getting all the pieces together to do what we have to do to increase our income from 10,000 to 1 million. Look, we are running out of deploy points. And I'm not surprised because we are spending 11 points on each of the vassals that we are getting right now. But as you can see, all of them are pretty close to be finished. Like wool would be ended in September of the next year. That's the questions when we run out of the people points, on which vassal will be spending them. Let's see that closely. Just I don't want to attack them on the mountains because I'm at war with Japan, as they are probably second, great power. As mentioned, I'm just getting rid of them one after another. I'm converting the provinces all the time as well. You know what, let's convert our own provinces, because I can't on the vassals to convert by themselves as well. Let's see, which one will increase? 31st. I saw only Saxony increase. That's bad because we have the most points on them to spend. I'm going to take all of these provinces in the peace against Japan. Or maybe yes, this will be useful actually, because Fall of Kyoto will give me some power points. And I can't take more because I will not even take this one. I can't take more because it's occupied by Korea, from what I remember, right? Yes, that's occupied by Korea. Will prevail. I use this press actually to make one of my vassals more loyal, but they all loyal, so it won't matter. Just placate those guys once, even twice. Take this, and now we have a lot of power points. I'm going to take economic ideas once, but you look how cheap are the technologies for me. Admin tech cost me 213 points, because look on all of those bonuses that I stacked. It's beautiful, right? This even cost me 800, even though it's 7 years ahead. Again, integration is a slow process. Khmer just got integrated and I have some useless stack from them running around here. I need to delete them. And next we are right now waiting for Wu and Saxony, because those two are a little bit more important for us. Integration of Wu also finally finish. Of course, I have thousands of rubble all the time, and yes, the font is even more beautiful. 25.5 thousand. I'm not going to add any provinces from Wu to trade companies yet because of governing capacity. We are already paying 4% more for coring our provinces, so with further trade companies I will just simply wait to complete my world conquest. And of course, in all of these provinces I'm going to build town halls. You can see I have them almost everywhere, and same I'll go with some state houses. It's not a big problem, but better safe than sorry, right? We are slowly coming to the moment where I can eat most of the nations for one war. As Morocco over here, it's a full annexation, 133 of overextension, and we just got rid of Grand Power number 4. So probably Ming is also to be eaten for one more. Just Chokwe and Brunei might be slightly too big for that. Funny thing that we are having here, if I eat Ming, if I fully annex them, and I'm going to do so, Oirat would become my tributary state, and I would have to cancel them and wait 5 years for the truce. So I just attack them right away at this moment. And it is also a great thing because I can shorten my truce with Japan. It was like 13 or 12 more years, and right now it will just be 5 years when I white piece them. This is the last big vassal that I had to eat, so obviously Saxony, look, it looks even better. This is even better, just the only problem is the governing capacity, 3.9% more for coring all of the provinces. This is unfortunate, a hunting accident, especially that my heir wasn't that bad, but he's just 6 years younger than the ruler, right? 57, 51. Now this is very important to get a consort, because we might get a Regency Council, which would block me from expanding, and just lose prestige. And I would be able probably to do this, but on the cost of legitimacy, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. Just first of all, we need a consort. You know what? No, I cannot afford one diplomatic skill. I'm going to wait for someone better, or just after the wars, I will, you know, assign a new heir and just take a risk, because this guy is pretty old already. This is the best part of foreign annexing Ming. So if taking Kyoto, I'm getting a free power points, and as I have pretty a lot, I mean, I'm not good thinking about this. No, I need to core provinces from Ming, most importantly. So now I'll be waiting for... Look, this is funny. They are my tributary state, and at the same time I'm at war with them. This game is not serious. Me 0-2-3 air. Of course not. I'm not going to accept and just disinherit. I still have a lot of prestige. I'm on closing to the limit of Diplo points, and I can take this technology for 156 points. So just take it. Another one, no, I think there's no rush. I'll take it when I'll be on the limit of the points. 4-3-3. This is not bad. The problem is he has a weak claim. Of course he has a weak claim because of this bottom. But that's definitely something that we can work with. Didn't do any tricks yet, but as I'm consolidating terrains, my income is already 14,000, and you can see trade income is out of space. So I'm going to change my main trade node to English channel already, because in the long term we want English channel to be our main trade node. So let's do that. Income is 60.8 thousand, and right now it doesn't matter that much. But I'm going to switch my trade nodes a little bit. So I'll create as long trade routes as possible. Why is that important? Because thanks to trade stealing, the longest the trade route is, the more fake trade value we are creating, in fact. Alright, let's do that. We need first of all a guy in California. Unfortunately I don't have a merchant, so I'm going to get one for creating a new trade company. Now I can send my merchant to California. I'm also going to send their ships to protect the trade, because I don't have much percentage here, right? From California it will be sent to Mexico, and so from Mexico I'm also sending this guy, and those will be protecting Mexico. This will be also larger later. From Mexico it will go to Polynesia, from Polynesia to Nippon, and here it will be a little bit of its stack. From Nippon to Hangzhou, then there is Malacca, Bengal. From Bengal to go to Doab, then Deccan, Coromandel, Gujarat. You can see they're stealing some of it. Then it will go to Aden. They will be stealing some of it. From Aden it will go to Hormuz, Basra, Persia. It will go to Astrakhan now, in Crimea, Constantinople, Ragusa. From Ragusa it will go north to Pest. From Pest to Krakow, then to Vienna, then to Saxony, and I need a new merchant here. I will change him with Lübeck, and from Vienna it will go to Saxony, then Rhineland, Champagne, and the English Channel. We'll see how to change our income in a short time, because of course I didn't fire all of the bonuses yet. In this very short term we managed to get to 22,000 of income, and I'm pretty sure that yeah, they're still stealing a lot of our value around the world. 146 collecting 500 Württemberg and Pope are collecting here. Württemberg is earning 1,000 ducats in Champagne. This is golden. Okay, when I clear the borders and then start preparing other parts of all of it, then they will be getting it even higher. Also, as I'm not going to annex any more vassals, those two are the last ones, I can finally take the economic hegemon to increase my gov capacity, and I will not be paying that much more power points for coring the provinces. Plus I will get also the goods produce modifier. So yeah, proclaim it. Finally, I made a few how this is lagging when I showing the income. It's 38,000 already because I made some adjustments. See how this lagging, I can barely go over the map. Let me close it. Oh yeah, now it's better. It was just trade was going from Basra to Aleppo instead of Persia. So when I switch that, as it should be, right now it's 38,000. Imagine if we would be getting this money back to channel. I think it will not be 40,000, it will be around 55, maybe even 60,000 of ducats. And we are just getting started. Also, I want to finish the world conquest as quick as possible to have time for preparations. So I fully annex both Patani and Mamluks, and I have 300 overextension. And I'm just going simply to release Patani as my vassal right now to reduce it, right? It shouldn't matter here, right? We'll be having 1 or 2 trade centers. Yeah, they have just 2 trade centers, which don't matter that much. I want to finish annexing both of the guys at the same time to keep the same amount of the depot rep, because if you finish an annexation, of course the depot rep drops down by 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack Machina or Yolov. With Yolov we still have truce. I'm going to attack Machina. I'm going to give a few provinces to Mali just to even those numbers. Also, as there's only 15 years left in game, I can click my missions already, and later I'll switch to England. I will keep France for now. So this mission will give me for 20 years trade efficiency 15%. I can click it, and this will give me 10% army professionalism, which doesn't matter that much. And this power projection doesn't matter that much either, but I can click it. And finally this 15% trade efficiency also for 15 years, and those two completely don't matter, but I can click it. Thanks to that, my income is already 64,000, so we are on the way to first 100,000 of it. As Pop is stealing a lot of my money, you can see they invested 280 papal influence becoming a period controller, and I need that simply to the tech cost, for the tech cost bonuses. So what I'm going to do is fully annex them, both them and Sweden, which is Korea controller, and we theoretically should be almost sure to become the Korea controller after them. How are they a Korea controller if they do not exist? I think I bugged the game. No, that's too bad. I want the tech cost. Well, I still pay 127 army points for that. I can click it, by the way. But still, it will be better. I'll keep the middle ideas for now. That's too bad, but at least we have some event for power points. Of course, I just got the event Papal State, and I think I will try to debug this by doing so. So first of all, I'm going to delete the level 8 fort, so it will be easier to siege them down. I'm going to click this. Remember, I'm also losing 1 diplomatic reputation because of occupation of Rome. Let's take that. I shouldn't have a truce with them. Yeah, there is no truce, so I can attack them whenever I want to. And maybe you'll be able to debug this if I eat them again. Anyway, eating them will not be a problem because it's just level 1 fort here. Annexation of Mali just finished. Soon this will be the same with Friesland. It just needs a little bit more. You can see the map is getting more beautiful. There's literally a few more countries left in the world, and I hope, I think there was like, yeah, 2 provinces, 4 provinces that weren't cored by Mali yet. It's not a big problem, it's just a few percent of the overextension. I'm playing on 200% for the last 2 or 3 years just to finish the world conquest as quick as possible, and I believe in around 1810 we should be done. 1810, 1811, and then we'll be having time to complete our build. How is our income so far? It's still around 60,000. Friesland is now annexed as well, so we cleared another border. How is our score? It's 31,600, and right now I'm taking care of Brunei, of Ternate and Yolov at the same time. With those 3 wars I will be finishing my world conquest, at least I think so. Yeah, Chokwe will be the only nation left, and from what I started doing already is freeing in each province space for a manufactory, so I'll be having them in every single these yellow ones, so it means I have to manually delete other buildings, and this will take a little bit of time. We did it, I'm full of it. Just let me show how many manufacturers you're building right now. And this is mainly not even for the production income, this is mainly for the trade value. We need as much of it as possible. I just annexed Iceland and I was pretty shocked how much I need to pay to core it. Look, 45 and 22 development in those two provinces, and we are just left with Moravia, Chokwe, Papalacete and Chile. As I'm already on 268 overextension, I have only Moravia to be pieced out, and I'm not going to eat Chile. I know it's a serious favorite, you always love this nation. I'm not going to eat them because I'm getting from them a tech cost bonuses for the neighbor bonus here, and also if we go here we can see from spy network another a few percent, which will be pretty useful for us. Key thing when we'll be switching to Trade Republic is that each estate will be having more loyalty than influence, and with the burghers we have clearly a problem. I need a mission which is trade campaigns. This will increase the loyalty by 15, and then I'll also have to revoke how's it called, meritocratic recruitment in the government reforms, so this one, so be decreasing the influence as well. So I'm already calling all of the provinces that I could, except Chile, that I will take care of later. Now we can finally add all of the provinces in the world to the trade companies. Thanks to that, let me show you trade parties map mode. Thanks to that, we now have 72 merchants and we are slightly over the governing capacity, but this doesn't matter at all. Guys, I just got stressed a lot because this was way too much. This was 73% and I didn't have many possibilities to fight it. So what I did was to decrease my income, trade income, almost to zero. It's 14,000 value you can see in Venice instead of English Channel. And right now, thanks to that, this is lower. And what I can do and what I have to do is to become the Republic. Yes. And become plutocracy, because later I would not be able to do that because of the enormous influence of the burghers in my country. So pick this. This will decrease my admin efficiency significantly. You can see over here it will be just absolutely will be just 25. So this overextension will be on cosmic numbers. But don't worry, what we did was way more important. So what I can do right now is of course repair my trade and play it further. Oh my god. I will have to take care of all of those merchants. Here enact reforms and the rest will be important for us right now. The rest don't matter. Here it will be max absolutes because I definitely need it. And around here none of those matter. I just get the global trade. It will help me with my colonies. And I can pick plutocratic ideas and start filling them. I also should switch the focus on the military, and I should be able to keep the same guy. So his stats should be right now better. And I can also finish economic ideas, which unlock me millions of new policies. Right now I can also form England. Let's do so. Form English nation. Of course it lagged. I'm not changing my ideas because Aragonese are way better. Now I'm going to click all of the missions that I can. What's important in English missions is this one for the trade steering and of course taking it. So now I can form Great Britain. Same, I'm not going to switch my ideas, so just take it. And here are a couple of more missions that we are going to need. Trade steering, another 20% from this one. And I'll be having 2 more missions, just my trade needs to be repaired. And I'm going to start using all of those merchants. Most of my merchants are still on the way. Income is now 96,000. And it lags a lot on this window. I can take this. another trade efficiency and goods produced. And now we can start having fun. I have a few things to do. I need to take all of the investments. I need to build all the investments in the trade companies. And I need to create one trading city per trade node. And you'll see what magic it will do. I'm started with building local ventures everywhere. This will all take a lot of time. Then I will build the harbors, and that in a second. And I'll also be creating the trading cities. One step after another, I want to see effect of each action on our income, and also you can see that a couple of merchants are still on their way. For now, the income is 128,000, so it's getting better with each step. And we just need a 10x and 9x to get to 1 million. Guys, I can get another bonuses here. This is giving me morale, which I don't need. Global trade power, okay. And this is goods produce modifier. And spend admin points. Okay, I will spend admin points to boost them. And I also built them with a few hundred trade ships that I'm going to send to New World to get all of the trades to myself. We are also on the limit of diplo points. I mean, we are on the biggest technology that we could get. So I'm just going simply to get, both trade efficiency policies. So it is even bigger. We are at 170,000 right now, so we're getting close to 200,000. Do we want to create the trading cities already? Yeah, I think that is going to be our next step. So how does it look like? And as you can see, I'm just going to choose the worst provinces in each trade node to give it to the trading city. And this trading city will be increasing my trade steering in the whole country. You will see that. As mentioned, I want to show you everything step by step. So for now, I only created those trading cities in Europe, and we'll see how it will change our income from 170,000. And to be honest, it was easier than I thought. Of course, you can see they keep some value in a lot of those provinces, but look, they have 1%, less than 1% of trade power in each of them. And right now, it's 249,000 of total income, and I just increased my trade steering by 52. You can see on the top. Trade legal leaders, scale by member number, and we are going to add those provinces right now in all of Africa. You know, step by step. Europe. Now let's go to Africa. I added only African provinces, so you can see my trade string increased by less than 30. Right? It shouldn't affect our income much. It's already 390,000, and right now is the time to add Asian trade nodes to this. Ready for the next round? We increased, we doubled the bonus to the trade steering from the trade league from 80 to 155, and income is right now 839,000. So we theoretically still lack 160,000 of income, but don't worry. What I'm going to do is to build other bonuses to the trade companies. This is the first thing. Second thing, I still will be able to take this and this, not yet, and I still have this loading. So I'm pretty sure with all of those things gained and this bonus to goods produced modifier, we will easily get way above 1 million. After only building the trade companies investments, the last one that we could, it's 985,000 of income. No, we are so close, we'll not reach that by the way. See, it's just 7,000 from production. It's all freaking trade. Don't worry, we're going to increase that furthermore. Yes guys, we just reached 1.1 million income, and because of money overflow, because we earned more than this maximum cap of income, I actually took loans. How many loans did we take? We took 59 loans for 1 million ducats. I hope I'll not go bankrupt next time. How many loans can I even take? Oh my god. It's okay, I can take 27,000 back loans, so it doesn't matter, but funny thing, I might have to turn off some of the bonuses because otherwise the overflow will kill me. I definitely want to avoid the overflow because look how my inflation increased because of this one time. So what if I just take 1 loan each month. It lags so much to click because yeah, we just take. Okay, this is funny. I had so much lag that I took 15 loans at once. Yeah, talking about inflation, increased that significantly, but at least there's still overflow. My inflation is 16 now. Well, it doesn't matter, right? But it's just annoying. Okay, I think it's a high time to finish this campaign. So what I'm going to do is to send the ships, because you can see I was out of sailors. I was using so many of them. I just want to show you also one more thing. For now you can see I'm sending everything to Genoa. So my route is shorter for all of those nodes. So it's like 5 nodes or 6 nodes shorter. And my income is going to be... This way my income is 357,000, right? And if you add just a few nodes, you'll see how strong is trade steering with each more node. So I'll send this instead of Genoa. I'm going to send it to English channel, and I'm really curious how this is going to end up. I took a lot of loans. It means it's definitely more than a million. So just get it here. 1.4 million. Well, we are 40% above what was planned, so I think it is a pretty good thing. I'm just thinking if we could increase that maybe somehow further more. I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that's it. We have the all the bonuses set. Yeah, 1.4 million. So if you didn't guess, believe in the strength of the trade steering. Now you have to believe that. So guys, let me just get out of this. So guys, this is absolutely all for the whole campaign. 11 episodes, 1.4 million of ducats. So if you enjoyed this series, not only this episode but the whole series, remember to subscribe to the channel, because I know that not all of you are doing so, and you're going to definitely support me by doing that. Soon I'm going to post some new guides that you asked me for, including ones for the army. I'm going also to record 7 euro campaigns and prepare to another challenge which is already planned. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you there.